Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 57.
My first Super Bowl ever. See how this goes. Oh, and they're making me get ball first. Unfortunate.
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. From his end zone, Wilson. And a nice job there on special teams.
Oh,
yeah.
He's
dropped at the 14.
Sunshine, stars, just go away. A girl is found another and gone away. With her in my future, my eyes will see you.
They'll start this drive out on the
my
ground. And now
I know you.
operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
When the spotlight
I think
is at its
to
brightest,
myself,
and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that was going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to Shipley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape,
I think so.
or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Bengals are
That was a bad
pass.
pass. I was changing my music. My bad.
Turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire.
That's why I try to use it. I try to use everything. Because I'm like either way. I'm like,
no, he'll be back the very next series.
Good starting field position for him as they come up.
Come on,
at their own
first
42.
guy, the lower cross. Yeah, that was my original.
Out on the ground.
Stop talking to me.
Any explosive run, you can
Yeah, darn it.
ground shaking, and that's from the
I was definitely going to him first, though. He was definitely my
That old coach told me
go-to
before,
dude.
they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
25.
First and 10, it's Richardson. He'll buy some time right.
Oh my God.
Finds the open target, Arnold.
That was a good one. I like that. That was different. I like
A really good pickup of
it. I mean, yeah, it's not like he was mad, and so
from the 17
I don't call anything
now,
like it
here's
was
a
meant to
first
happen.
and
It didn't
10.
happen.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Let's hope we have a good game. That's all I
Some of
got
the most
for.
unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself.
Oops.
Touchdown Bengals.
I gotta stop talking.
13 yards out. And the
Had to run up
Bengals are on the board first here in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, I don't. He messaged you?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, he was like you never hit him up or something. He DM'd
From
me.
his end zone, Wilson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
He was like, he didn't hit me up and stuff. I was like, he sent me a message. Like, dude, sent me a message, dude. I was like,
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a
yeah,
really
dude,
nice
I don't know why, dude. I was like, dude, calm down, bro. I was like, it's not that serious. I was like, you weren't.
Expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps.
Okay,
They're
so
starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of
Okay,
scrimmage.
so I see what your D-line specializes in. His playbook sucks. Jesus Christ.
Breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of
I didn't mean
tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
It's like no plays.
Back to throw now on
Oh,
1st
God.
down.
That was Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't even know what play I was
Toss this
going.
one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play.
Yeah,
And he
I
showed
saw
that
see
he's
dudes
learned
be
from his
doing that,
earlier
bro. I be like,
interception on that
man.
throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh,
And
God,
it's
I should have touched it.
intercepted.
That's my fault.
And the Bengals will take over here at
I
their
meant to
own
touch that.
12-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot
should've-
easier for he and
I
his
should've
teammates
touched it.
to
That was my
accept
fault.
that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh my God, I thought he hit. I thought he hit, dude.
What a catch.
Must be
Big
Richardson.
play there for
Richardson,
Cincinnati. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
What in the world? I could have sworn I was right there.
It's complete. And all the
Okay,
way
I
in
got
for
something
a
for that.
Cincinnati score.
I could have swore I was literally right there. So I
Dan
can't
Arnold,
remember, man.
36
I gotta run my-
yards. And the Bengals will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Oh well.
Extra point from
Gonna get
McManus is good.
What?
And that'll make the score 14-7.
Get up with the pass.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Yeah, this playbook sucks. I picked my own playbook. They literally have like 4 formations. It's sad. This playbook literally has no. Nope. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm
At
good.
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I should have paid more attention.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think they anticipate.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just like,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Shipley. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a
that middle linebacker sit. I was like, okay, Shipley,
the 37
do your thing,
first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Shipley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Hate him. That's his problem.
1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. Plenty of scoring here already. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go.
Oh, why did I
Shipley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 2nd down, Shipley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28.
Black dudes, yeah.
Now a handoff up the middle. Shipley, he's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
That'll be interesting.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's a fumble.
Oh, my God.
And the Bengals grab it.
Are you kidding me?
I
literally slid.
The 15 to the 16-yard line.
Slid, bro.
And so
that
the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Okay.
Second down at 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowman.
Why did he have
touchdown? An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 21-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it is 28-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped to the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
I know I'm
trash, but I'm not trash. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
I'm decent. I'm not good.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Maybe if I was down 14.
Maybe if I was down. Signaled for and taken successfully.
It's unreal. It's just like, whatever.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time.
So now they put my rusher on the, they put him on the line.
Try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Play action. Now Richardson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears will have the football.
I definitely thought I was out of bounds.
Past the 30. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early.
Why does he keep getting no?
I thought similar to the one they made right there.
Now the Bears
I thought you locked him up.
I
thought you locked him up.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here.
I just wanted to get out and throw it away. They didn't get me for intentional grounding. I just didn't want them to get me for intentional grounding.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's why I was like, let me get this thing out.
Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, I don't even know what his button is. I'm going to just go out of bounds. I didn't know what his button was.
They'll wind up with positive.
Yeah, I was about to mash. I didn't know what button was. I had to get out of bounds. I didn't want to
clearly to challenge them.
I didn't want to guess.
Blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there.
I definitely thought you picked that. Your guy went for the body.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play.
I'm gonna try that concept. If I can stop the run with 3, I think my defense. This is just for next season. Because I saw a lot of these. They were running
up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On third down, here's Richardson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the half, Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Honorable. I don't want to cover.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
We'll get this to about the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
Play
that
ball.
would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Ooh,
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On first down, it's Bowman. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Hands it off out of the gun. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Bowman. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second down, here's Richardson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Richardson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, that was it, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
You got to get lucky.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. On play action, they'll throw. A heavy rush, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. They'll run on first down. Shipley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
That dude burnt, and dude just came out in the wind.
And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, it's Bowman.
It started bad. I
got a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces.
And didn't want to start playing
they
normal.
practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw.
What the freak?
He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way in for a
No,
Cincinnati score.
I don't ever sell out one. I always sell out on
Great effort there. 47 yards. And the Bengals are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen,
did that on that first,
they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 55 yards. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
No, because I saw the linebacker drop out deep middle, so I was like,
leads him
he
into
must
the
be
end
some
zone,
type of
Charles, and that helps cancel out
Oh,
the
keep
points that
pumping-
were
keep pumping
created
your
on the
hands forward,
previous
guys.
drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone.
Yeah, I just want to get some type of
They're not going to take
point.
this deficit lying down. They
I
get
don't
too
want it.
closer here on the fake
No,
extra
closer,
point.
nothing. You heard the announcers? Also, it's getting close.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
It's getting closer. It's about 30, bro.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Richardson to the air on 1st down. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Dan Arnold, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I got lost in adjustments, bro.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Yeah, just the Bucks have, like, normally I run like San Fran because they have a good mix. But I'm gonna show you this darn formation. I'm gonna take a picture.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
Playbook is hard. They literally have.
From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Formation, bro. It's literally 4 formation.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage,
unable to keep
people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Travis Carey. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On the ground with a tight end. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory, as they have been outplayed tonight. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Looking left side, and it's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
You're like, yeah, I agree.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll run on first down. Shipley, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 61 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw, and this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there. And there's a silver lining to all this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done.
Oh, and that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Yep.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
From his end zone, Wilson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
I'm like,
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several
my
turnovers.
God.
You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it.
And my goodness, another interception. It's T.J. Carey who picked it. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee.
The first three, oh, man. Oh, man.
Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles.